EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Los Angeles Chargers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Room here to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early. So you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody. They go with Chubb on second down. Oh, Chubb fumbled it and picked up by the Chargers. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Often on fumbles, you... Big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out, and picked up by the Chargers. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. First down, Mayfield. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And now it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mayfield now. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson. 3rd down here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. The papers this week. This was, of course. to it after the pick six. Mayfield nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Mayfield going deep here for Landry. And that is incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Taking it about the 16. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return. Mayfield on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. They begin this drive with Chubb. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Mayfield on play action. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
Fielded just inside the 20. Pushes past him. He gets away from 1. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And it'll be Charger football. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Taywan Taylor. But it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
An attempt at a deep ball there, they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Come on, Brown, let's go!
Jordan Howard and the rest of the offense heading back out there. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not... On first down, they'll run with Chubb. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, Johnson. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. The Browns on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing, Mayfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
And this will be taken at the 13. Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return.
Yep, 180. 6-man. Check curls, check curls, check.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Landry the intended target.
180. 4 down.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run it again with Chubb. And an alley to run.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, his struggles continue, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
Now this is fielded in the end zone, so a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chargers will get the foot. A run for Nick Chubb, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Pardon, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll run it with Johnson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the... Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the... A toss play to Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Real. I smell fear in that offense.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Browns on 3rd down. Can you believe it? 0 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, Mayfield. All going deep here for 10. And now here is another interception. Desmond King picks it. And his guys are going to... Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Browns on 3rd down. An almost unimaginable 0 for 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. He finds his man Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
Here's Jamie Gillandale, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with it.
What's tight? Tight end's right. What's tight? Tight end's right. 4 down.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's going to launch this. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 23. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Chubb. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Chubb. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
Offense actually plays an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Here's Jamie Gillen now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is taken at the 18. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the...
Right there. Wide, 80. Push him back. Push him back. Kill. And
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
72.
Following the penalty, Michel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. It's first and goal, a chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Michel on an island by himself in the backfield, second and goal. Now Brady. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. DeForest Buckner able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. Here's Brady to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit.
Wait, 20. Mike 49. I got you. Whip.
On play action, now Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. He's continuing to be a big...
Alabama, 380. Watch the boot. Check 26.
They begin with Michel on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. Throwing now is Brady to Michel on the screen. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. From the 45 on second down, Brady, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Brady may be a free play here. And he's going to go down. But a penalty flag down as well, and if this is offsides, it's going to be a first. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. 5, and keep it moving.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Brady now going to leave it with Michel on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Wait, 20! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Off the draw, here's Michel. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are out in the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. Talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done. And they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, let's go sack lunch.
Hey, roll 66.
Brady gives to Michel. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 41, Brady looking sideline, incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
No problem.
Wait, that line 20. Right here. Watch left. Tight end to the left. Regular.
Throwing on first down is Brady. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run on first down. Michelle, and down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. New England on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Brady. That's into the hands of the tight end, Ellison. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's Brady. Stocker's got it, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles, rolling the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense, because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Now Brady, the quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals before this one.
Alabama, 380. Hey, 66.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michelle. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now a play fake. Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Joey Bosa getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Wait, set. Wait, 20.
Brady now on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Brady on the crossing route. That's caught. Julian Edelman. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. Brady hitting on 2/3 of his passes. 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Now Brady. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Brady to throw again. Going to throw right side here. Complete. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. From midfield, here's Brady. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On play action, it's Brady. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry, 27 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after them.
Brady now on first down. Caught by Sanu. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady's throw there complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 7. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Open man, it's Stacker. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 33.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. That throw by Brady incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. The 40, the 30, 10. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown.
Wait, set, fly, 20. Mike, 49. He's trying to win.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big play there for New England. 58 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. They're going to run the draw here with Clement. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. We are just moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New Orleans Saints. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 55, as we'll get you over to Tampa.
Off the play fake, Mariota. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. Dorsett's got it.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They'll run the draw. This is line. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. What's good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the cap. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day to get out here and take off.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game.
And Kamara has it stripped and picked up by the Chargers. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. We're looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
To throw Mariota. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5. Up 5.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Saints on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And this is Cook with the grab. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Mariota going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now Mariota. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing, Mariota. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 31.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The Saints on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. A 10th carry for Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run.
First down, Mariota. That'll be complete to Cook. And from the 25, they were 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Mariota now. Only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play action. Mariota. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeForest Buckner able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. On 3rd down, Mariota. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd and 2, Mariota. And Thomas has it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make the play on the football.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Mariota now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Kamara. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. A first down throw for Mariota. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing is Madden Cook. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Mariota gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air again, Mariota. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Mariota again. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So we've reached the halftime. They start the second half with Kamara. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart.
And he loses the football a second time. And picked up by the Chargers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So the busy night continues for Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mariota. It's complete to Chris Conley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mariota complete to Dorsett. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. In fact, he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Potter. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On the ground, Kamara. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Here's Kamara off the draw. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. To throw is Mariota. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, Mariota. And able to find Conley. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Working out of the gun, Mariota. His throw incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Fighting his way through contact. 14 yards. The pickup, 1st down, New Orleans.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Play action now. Mariota. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose and picked up by the Chargers. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is Cook with the grab. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. Mariota now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. To throw Mariota. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The open man is Smith. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. First down, Mariota. And this one complete to Smith. A gain of 6 there on 1st. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the return this time will go out to the... They give it off here to the tight end. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Kamara. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Mariota to throw it, and he can't get away. Mariota goes down, and that is going to be a safety. Running with Kamara. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Mariota. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Mariota. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than enough.
This this challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mariota. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Mariota. And he's going to go down again. DeForest Buckner, his 2nd sack of the night. Throwing, Mariota.
How about that, partner?
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And they're not able to convert on 4th. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
Hey, everybody, it's the Coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oklahoma City Lancers. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday night.
This is Mark Walton, and Kansas City first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Mahomes will bring him up first and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll run with Walton. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, it's Walton. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's... And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 41 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is caught, Watkins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 13 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now here's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down now, it's Walton. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They run. This is Scarborough. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Here we go. Here we go.
Wow.
Here we go.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a carry for Walton. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And they'll play keep away from the returner, as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Walton. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now Walton. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all.
They'll start the drive with a give to Walton. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. He is going to find Hill here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Walton. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On first down, Walton. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing. The ball on this drive. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. They'll run. This is Walton. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer. Point.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Here we go.
A run by Walton to begin the drive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes complete. The tight end, Kelsey. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the